So what's in this next area? Okay. Well, obviously these are enemies, so we are getting into an actual dungeon now.
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight. Ho! I am Lord Dohalim of Elda Menentia. I command you.
Threats to the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one. It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Rising Phoenix! Take this! The enemy moves on too. I'll smash you!
Now! Frozen?
Hammer! Marker!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here I come. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Here's a healing art!
We're not finished.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, you're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Man, I kind of wish I had gotten the experience bonus now. You know, actually... maybe I should go get that. Hold on a sec. Oh, that's what combat points are. Okay, so they do help in actually gaining additional skill points. Alright, I'll keep that effect on for now then.
An opponent like this should be easy.
No further!
Dance in the wind! These ones can run rings around us!
You picked me.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and tumbling to me.
Soaring Light Spear.
Dragon Shell!
Raining Slash.
Just getting
Blow away.
Raining
Slash. Blow away.
Vanish without a trace! Where are you going? Now,
in a bind.
more with that Lunar Perception! Burning Lunar Blast! With the wind! Winds of heaven! First force!
Armor won't save you! Eat this!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
This one's all mine!
There!
Blow away!
Into the shadow!
I'll tear you apart!
Chinese infernos now!
Blow away!
More where that came from! Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Hoodle!
Megasonic thrust! Here!
Gravitas field!
I'm on it! Megasonic thrust! First strike!
Power of water! Let's eat this! The normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's
Here
the
I
human
come!
Chinese
Blow
supernova!
away! Eat
Now I'm in the groove!
Seems like this one doesn't have nearly as much HP as the one down on Dana.
Blow away!
This one's mine!
Now you see what I can do! Far enough!
Will this help?
I'll finish you here and now! Rising Wyvern!
Watch it!
Stun up!
I'll heal you all! In here!
Here I come!
I'll be healing circle!
Blow away!
More with that
Raining flash!
No more playing nice!
Blow away!
Pull
You're
myself
finished!
together.
Now I'm in the groove! You're mine!
First aid!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Winds of heaven! First force!
Raining flash! Now I'm in the groove! Raining flash! Enough day! Try harder! Not a chance! I'm nearly done for. Swallow blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help. First
Whoa!
aid!
It was nice while I
Nothing gets by me.
Light Lancer!
Welp.
get here!
Don't give up! Healing circle! Trouble!
Eat this! Megasonic thrust! Rising Wyvern! Flying Light Spear!
Sleep now! I'll heal you all!
Take it!
Saving this way!
Struck! I can carve through armor!
Healing circle!
Try harder!
More with that
Not a chance! Far enough!
Astral energy!
Raining flash! The flame
never
inside me
miss.
yearns to be let free!
That freaking does it!
Not today!
Take this one! Blazing cascade! Healing
Raining
circle!
flash! That's blow away! Whirlwind! Raining flash! Now I'm in the groove! Take this things come to an end! Strike!
Into the shadows!
No further!
Raging cascade! I'll heal you all! I was hurt all day!
Blow away!
Healing circle!
Raining flash!
In here!
Now I'm in the groove!
Now!
Raining trigger!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well, that was still quite the fight.
We're still standing. Barely.
Ow! Bring him down! Armor won't save you!
I'm only getting started! Lightning orb!
Talon Hurricane! I'll punch that gun out of your hand! Fire support! Rip it! Now I'm in the groove! Blow away! You can mess with me!
Strong.
Then I'll split it open! Be my guest! Swallow dance! Raining flash! Support! Mission! Raining flash! Damn it! It's too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up! No further! Eat this! Raining flash! I'm on it! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! My turn! Eat dirt!
I never miss! My watch!
Denied! Anything in armor is all mine! Swallow blade! Demons descend! Flashing fang! Now! Here I come! I can carve through armor! My shield! Blow away! Glitter dragon!
Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Now! Rising Wyvern! Do it! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Now you'll learn! Damn it!
Flew away! The flame inside me yearns to be let
How long
free!
are we gonna keep this up for exactly?
You got spirit!
Flew away!
Damn it, medic!
Flew away! Radiant Blast!
I'll be
Flew
saving
away!
this one.
It's time!
Arcade waterfall!
Eat this!
Sealed.
Flew
I'll be
away!
saving this one.
Radiant Blast! Flew away! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'm on it! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Astral energy!
I'm on it! Radiant Blast! Flew away! I can carve through
Explosion!
I can feel my power growing!
Yay! Level up!
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them
Another one?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Megasonic Thrust! Far enough! Eat this! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
I'll leave it to you! You shouldn't have messed with me!
I'll be saving this one.
Try this! Explosive ring!
Maelstrom!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Glimmer Now I'm in the groove! You're mine! All mine! You picked the wrong fight! Radiant Blast! Flew away! Radiant Blast! Flew away! I can carve through armor!
This one's mine.
Can't get out of this! No! I'm all knocked up!
Leave the charges to me.
Try harder! Flew away! Eat this!
Well, this one's getting wrecked.
To be let free! Radiant Blast! Ignite! Take this! I'll finish you here and now! Flew away! Radiant Blast! Flew away! You're finished! You're mine! Now I'm real mad! I'm not! Ready and ready! Here I come! I can carve through! I'm just getting started! I'm not out! Here I come! I'm not done! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you all.
It's time! Flew away!
Shield, healing
Reno,
circle,
try all the things! You're mine! You're mine! Radiant Blast!
Winds of heaven. First
I'll tear you apart! Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all.
I'm on it. Eat this!
Do it! Yukara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
I felt better, that's for sure.
Right, here
I'll heal
goes!
you all.
Take this! Slash! Rising Wyvern! No! Can't end here!
Oh. Well, I died quickly there.
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
They're all in pain.
They literally are wolves.
Radiant Blast! Now you see Claw! Here I come! In a bind?
Tempted swirl! More with that
Cricket does it! Rain flash!
Do it! Frozen!
Hammer! My turn! Talon Hurricane! Soaring Light Spear! Ignite! Eagle Dive! I'll tear you apart! Blew away! Raining Flash! Blew away! Take this!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
That took more energy than I expected.
Ooh, just barely got to them before the bonus expired.
This should be easy. Now you see what I can do!
You won't bow out nice. Then you leave me no choice.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Air thrust!
I can do this all!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! Talon Hurricane! Rising Wyvern! Soda! Go to hell! Take this!
Will this help?
Do it! Reboot!
Astral energy!
Say no more! It's on! Blow away! Soda!
Healing
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that! Hell!
a whirling struggle. Need to pull myself
Blow away! Raining Flash!
now!
Blow away!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Back in there! I see one, eh?
Not on my watch. Healing raging stars. Where was that came from?
Raining Flash! Blow away!
Showdown between
Blade and fist! Now you see what I can do! My shield?
Bandit!
Here!
Radiant shield.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Radiant pierce.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon! I'll finish you here and now! Try harder! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! The enemy wields arms too!
You'll soon see about that.
Megasonic Thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all.
In a bind?
Raging stars.
Can't move!
Don't give up.
Eagle Blow away! You're mine!
Do it.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Charge malevolence.
See what happened there as you crossed me?
Here I
Shouldn't have
go.
done that!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Oh, well, looks like that does it for all the enemies. Good. And this clearly leads somewhere.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah, it was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
And there's a healing point right there, so I'm guessing there is a boss just up ahead? Well, I think this would actually be as good a spot as any to end the episode, and next time, we're heading into the Forbidden Zone. See ya, everyone.